This is Lena making bespoke craft designs. I'm just sat doing some embellishments, having a cup of coffee, so I thought I'd turn the camera on. So I'll move my coffee out the way. I want to make some of these. I'm going to do sort of variations of these, but I've had some of my papers that that's just a glitter paper. But I've had some papers that I've been making with my mixed media, and I've used some dies to create this. This one's actually got 2 circles on it. Some of them will only have 1, so there'll be slightly variation of it, but I just thought that was a really beautiful. You could use that as a tuck spot or just an embellishment on a page, or you could put it on the front cover. I just thought they were really pretty, so I'm going to do some more of those. So all I've done so far is I've used a punch, and I've punched out some bits, and I've got some plainer ones here as well. So I've got a variety of different ones. So what I've got basically, I've even got some mushrooms. I had a real cute mushroom die cut, and I thought, well, if I do it in the blue, there's no reason why we can't have some mushrooms in it. Nobody says everything has to be Christmassy. You just make it Christmassy, don't you, with your colours and your bit of... So some of the papers are already glitter, some of them are vellum, and they've just been painted. Now these vellum ones, there's various shades of colour. I absolutely love this silver one on the vellum, and I found this out by accident. I actually had an accident with a bottle this sort of size of metallic silver, and it went everywhere, all over my top in my other room, everywhere, and the only thing I had to hand was vellum. So I used about 6 to 8 sheets. I wonder if I've got any full ones just at hand to show you what I ended up with. So I've got one, but there is a lot somewhere. Yeah, so basically I ended up mopping up all the silver, and then I went back in and just put a bit of blue on it, just sprayed a bit of blue. But I had to do all this, and I've got loads of sheets of this somewhere. I don't just quite know where, but it is about. Yeah, oh, there's one that was a bit more dense. That's where it was really thick, and I mopped it up. So when I die cut this, or however I use it, I think it will be die cut, they'll have some areas that are just the plain vellum and some with this on, so it makes it quite interesting. So as I say, I have got, I think some of them are still down. I left them after drying them, and I just moved some about. So so that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to have a look. I've got a massive pile. As I say, I've really been having a play. So I've got a massive pile. I've got some lovely thick blue vellum there, and I've got some white vellum that I've been using as mop-up paper. So there's a bit of everything. Look how it's caught, that one, how I've cut it out, and I've got some of the navy here and then just some splashes on it. So these are going to look really pretty. This was another experiment that I've been doing with some glitter, and I've cut some of these out as well. So I've got a good variety of different flowers and papers and what have you. So I'm going to just put those, I'll leave them so you can see what I'm picking from. I like that combination on there, but I need something in that middle. Now I've got various things. I've just been looking for what I've got, and I've found some of these. I don't know what they'll look like. These were from some wedding cards I did, but I just thought, well, I'll try. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Oh gosh, I like that. Yeah, so I'm going to go with that, I think. I'm using Fabri-Tac just because I'm doing different materials, and some of them are shiny, and I think it will stick better. So I'm going to move the big one out the way and just dab a little bit on the bottom of this vellum, because some of it's hanging over, so it doesn't need any glue on. And this is thicker card, this one. And again, I'm just doing the bottom bit of it because I want that to hang over too. And then I'm just looking at this. I want to cover that where the vellum is. I'm going to put that. Let's just move some of these out your view now so you can see what I'm doing. And then I'm going to put that somewhere, just covering up those two bits of leaves that I've done. So I'm looking at that as a full one and a little bit on there as so. That's all I'm doing. A little bit there and a little bit there. Oh yeah, that's quite cute as well, like that. Slightly different. There I've done the leaves together, and there I've done them apart. Right, let's do another combination. Let's have a look. I had one already with I had one of these. So let's have a look what I'm going to do that one on. I've got some embossed mirror card there, so I thought I'll have a look and see. No, I don't like that on that one. I might just put that. This is the one I've just put a little bit of Wink of Stella on. It dries very quickly, as I say, so it's dry, so I think I'm going to use that on there. What else am I going to put on this one? See what else we've got. Oh, I've got some vellum pieces, I think, and that's, oh no, that's got, oh, that's a nice one, a nice flower piece with a leaf as well, so we could try a little bit of vellum on there. And then I think I'm going to go with one of these real lovely silvery leaves. I think I'm just going to pop one of those in. Let's have a look. Yeah, I quite like that. And it's, as I say, it's already got the bit inside. So I'm just going to have a look at this, whereas that'll be a bit more upside down, but I wanted a bit more of the text showing, so just have a look again. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So let's just stick this down here. That's it. And then stick a bit of this down. What I don't want is I don't want the fabric showing through, so I'm trying to cover that up with the edge of the flower. What's going on underneath, what you see underneath won't matter, because these are going to be either, as I say, either a tuck spot, or they're just going to be an embellishment stuck down either on the front cover or the front of the page. So right, I had to go because my phone was ringing. It was my grandson just FaceTiming me. We've just been singing When Santa Got Stuck Up the Chimney. He's 5, so he's very excited for Christmas. I'm just looking, do I fancy doing a mushroom? That's not big enough to do a mushroom on. I wonder if I could put a mushroom on one of these. That feels thick. Has that got 2 mushrooms on it? No, it's maybe just a bit of card. It's thicker. I like that. But I think if I'm going to go with a white background, I've got a bit of lace here, so this will be a little bit different, this one. I'm going to use a bit of lace. And what else am I going to use? I still want to try and use a leaf. I've got a vellum leaf, but obviously I want to try and hide. Got some lovely combinations here. It's just trying to find ones that I fancy using. I like that flower. Let's have a look. I've got a funny bit on the end of this lace. This was some lace I'd cut off from something else, and these were the odd bits that was left, but I don't like throwing anything away, so I'm going to put that on there. Just wondering whether I do need something in this background. I don't think I can just manage a plain background. What I'm just going to do is I'm just going to use some of my ink that's on my, let's move me 3-in-1 out the way, and I'm just going to use some ink from a pad and just sort of gradually get a bit more colour on it. That's better. I don't mind a bit of white showing, but I don't want it as white as it, you know, just all white. That's better. That feels better already. Oh yeah, I like that better. And this bit of vellum has got some text on it anyway, so I think I'm going to go with that. I might go with that instead of that, because, oh, there's that bit of lace. Do I still want that bit of lace in there? To be honest, it just sort of gets lost. I wonder if I can put it on the underneath like that. No, I don't want that. I'm going to do that like that, I think, and then I need a leaf. Now, some of these are from, if I can find one, some of these are, oh, like this one, these are mixed media paper that I had, and I'm just looking for a leaf. Oh, here, look, here's one of the mixed media leaves that I made. There's 2 or 3 of those. They're really pretty. So it's which one of these I go for. Do I go for that one there? To be honest, they're that nice, I might have to make a couple with that on. So I'm just having a look. I'm just looking at this one while I'm here as well. Oh, that's got a nice bit of just the plainer on it. I like that on there. Oh yeah, I like that one. And this is the blue vellum, real pale blue vellum. I think, oh, that picks up the blue underneath. I really like that. Oh yeah, this is one of the ones that I painted with the so I think I'm going to go with that. That's one of the ones I did with the glossy accents. So I'm going to put that on there with that blue leaf in the background. And I think I'm going to use one of the silvery leaves as well on that one. Oh, look how different that looks with that beautiful background. Right, let's get these stuck down. So we'll do this one first. And I'm just gonna, I don't want it to be stuck down all the way. I'm just gonna do enough to secure it. This has got a bit of a flat edge on here, because obviously I must have been at the edge of the paper and I've got a flat edge there, but it doesn't matter. I'm just going to put that like that, and I think I'm going to put the, yeah, I'm going to put the leaf down first and then put the mushroom over the top. It's just a bit different, isn't it, having a mushroom? A blue mushroom. That's the thing with art and craft, you can do what you want to do, can't you, really? Make things I think Christmas is, you know, it's all about magical anyway, isn't it? So oh, I've glued that, but I haven't glued that little tiny one, so we better have a bit of glue on there. Don't mind if it's not completely down because there's that many little holes in it, but I don't want it to bend, you know, to bend back and break off, so just to put a little bit on it. Right. Oh yeah, I like that one. So I'll do one more. So I'm just looking at, I could go forever with these. I think I should be doing some of these throughout the journal, just as single decorations, because they're so pretty. What I'm just going to do with this one, I'm just going to put a bit of blue on that edge. That's it, bit of blue. But look how the vellum, whoops, if I can hold it, that's slippery. Look how the vellum's picking up that colour underneath. I don't know whether you can see, but it's picking up all, and it's showing all the colours of that's in this leaf. So that's really pretty. And of course this is one that's got this has been embossed as well with holly leaves and things in the background on an embossing folder. So that's really pretty. So we want a bit of that showing as well. So I'm just going to position these so the leaves are on there, but they're not going to, and I'm going to position this down a bit because I want a bit of that background showing. So that's how I'm going to do that. So I'm just going to catch this bottom of the leaf. Doesn't matter about the stem bit because the top piece, the flower piece, will do that. So I've just literally caught that there, and I should do the same with this. I've just knocked some leaves, they're stuck to my sleeve and they've just knocked on my knee. Yeah, so that's there. Get those out of the way. There's some beautiful ones. They've turned out really, really nice, these. So that's it. So I've glued the wrong place, would you believe? So I'm going to have to tip that upside down. Like that. And I think because I've done that, I'm going to put something else in there. So I've got some little bits here. I'm going to put a butterfly, I think, on there. Down yet. Let's just stick it down. Well, that's taking a bit longer to stick just because it's, you know, so many layers of things. Right, so I'm going to go with that. So let's just move these back out my way again. I've got loads of bits that have been cut out and they're just in a jar next to me. So they're easy to get at if I want them. But I think I'm going to go with that. I just keep all my little jars, it's much easier. Yeah, so I'm just going to do these edges so that's not, or what I'm going to do them with blue, I just don't want the white edges. It won't stay on the silver the same because it's very shiny and won't stay on that top. And then I'm just going to put the butterfly on there. It's not, still not, I don't know whether that's right or not. Have I got anything else I can put on? If not, I'm going to go with that. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with that and I'm going to put a little bit of bling on it. That's what I'm going to do on this one. So most of them have got something on, so I'm going to have a bit of bling. I think we'll just go with 2. I think that's all I'll need on that butterfly. and just see what that looks like if I put that in the middle of the butterfly. Oh yeah, that looks better. So has that stuck? Oh, that's stuck now. Right, so let's get the butterfly down. And I want that right in that middle there. And I just want, do you know, I don't know, I've put the glue on the shiny side. Twisted and I got the, so fiddly. I don't do fiddly. Can't see which is which. What's that? Oh, I think. Yeah, so that's a different variation. So I'll just show you where we've got to so far. Let's just move some of these out of the way so we're not, and let's bring them back in and have a look. So that one's got the mushroom on that I really think's different. That's the one we've just done. This one is different again because it's got the wing castella and some blue script in the background. So, and that's on one of the bigger circles. That's on a bigger circle, and then that one there is on the smaller circle. And that's the original one that I made. I haven't made any using this, have I? And then that's the other one that I've used where I put that flower in the middle. I like that too. So they're really pretty. They're going to be handy to just have ready. I'm just wondering if I've got time for one more, just if I can find some of that. Don't know whether I've got any. Oh, there's one. There's one with the. So we'll go with that one. What else have we got? Let's have a look. I'm just trying to find. Oh, there, look, there's a real pretty one. Oh, that was the one we put the wing castella on. So let's just move those again. And we'll do this with the wing castella on that one. And we've got blue one. We don't need that one then. Let's have a look at something else. That's quite pretty with two of those. We'll just do it a bit different this time, I think. And we'll have another leaf. I think we'll have 3 leaves on this one. So somewhere like that. So I think we're going to need a bigger background, but I'm just wondering if I can do something with the double ones again. So that's just now what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to see if there's enough wing castella in this just to move this colour around a little bit. I don't know whether it will, because as I say, I'm really struggling to get any out. So it might just move it a little bit. I think it is. I think it's just getting it, but not much. So it is coming out. I'm going to get straight on. I'm not going to wait for it to dry. I think it'll be fine. So I'm going to do that. I've just thought of something else that I had that I haven't used, but I don't know whether I can find it. Sorry, I'm stretching across. I'm just looking if I've got, excuse me, should I put, just for a change, I love this metallic thread, so I thought we might just use a little bit of this on this one, just to do this a little bit different. Still sort of blingy, but so I'm going to try and add some of this. I think we're also on this one, or I might as well go to town on this one. I think we're going to have a bit of stamping in the background. So I'm just going to get my stamp pad. It's one of the Do Craft ones that I'm using, just to use it up. So it was with all my Christmas stuff, so I thought I might as well use it. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. What I don't know is whether I'm going to put one of those on or not. I might not go with that. I'm going to put that down there. I'm just looking to see how I want them first. I like that there, and I like that there. Oh, I do. I like it with both. Oh, I think that's quite pretty. Yeah, so what I'm going to do first, I'm going to get some of this, if I can. And I'm going to put this under here. And I'm going to try my best to catch some of these bits. I can cut, if I've got any bits where then, you know, where it's turned around like that, I'll cut them. I'll cut them off to have them all sort of spiky. Right, so let's just get some of this down. I want some of this hanging off, so I'm just going to move that a bit and try, if I can, to catch some of this underneath it. That's it, I think I've got enough. I wanted just some poking out, and I'm just gonna, that's what I mean, because it had got like a roundy bit. I want it like that. I want them all spiky. That's it. Right, so I've glued that down on there, and then let's go again. Let's try that. So I'm going to have that there. I want a centre. Oh, what have I got? Have I got a centre? I've got these. I don't know whether they're too big. No, they'll be fine. These are already sticky back, but they're like foily. But I'm not risking that it'll stick, so I'm going to have it down. Too much glue, of course. Press it down. And hopefully it doesn't come back up with my tissue. That's it. So let's have a look. Sorry, that's very shiny, so it's maybe catching the camera a bit. I think we're going to have that one there. So all I'm going to do is catch that middle so I can sneak my leaves in. So I want that right on that sort of edge there. Just give it a minute. As I say, it's hard to glue down onto this shiny surface, but I've left all the petals up so I can just put, it's still not stuck. Let's put this one in the middle. So we'll just have, which way round do I want this? That way, so I want my glue on this side. I love these vellum leaves. I think they're really, really delicate and pretty. And with the silver on it, it's just quite stunning. Yeah, so I've got that leaf under there. Do the same again. This is the thicker card. So I had so much fun making these, and then of course when I was tidying up I had the accident, so I had to quickly go back in and oh, it was everywhere, absolutely everywhere. So I'd been, I don't know what I'd been making, I'd been colouring something, and they ended up doing all these papers. Right, let's get that under there, like that. And then stick that down. Oh, do you know, I think that might be my favourite. So you can't see a lot of this smaller one, but it's just, you know, made them slightly different. So I like that one too. They're all lovely. I'm pleased with how they've all turned out. So I'm not doing any more. That's I think I've got ample there. I will have some left because I won't use them all in this journal. So as I come to do my next journal, that's what I try to do. I try to do 3 or 4 of things if I'm only going to use one, and then I've got them for the next few journals. I don't want to make too many of these things that I'm not going to put in my other, you know, I don't want to put them away after Christmas. I want to use them. So but I'm really pleased with them. I think they look really pretty. So I'm going to say thank you for watching, and bye for now. Keep safe, and I'll be back to you shortly when I'm putting them in my journal. So bye for now.